that's an improvement. It worked, but I think I'm not hearing anything. Worked. That's good news. That's very good news. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Highworlds. This is my 49th episode of the season, and, well, it's also the second to last episode of the season. So, by that, I don't really have much in the way of things left to do. But, you know how we built the crystals in the last episode? To try and, have the energy of the north, contain that thing and stop all the noise of lightning? It must have worked, as, I had my sounds on. I'm not walking on, like, the things that give off the most sound, but I have my sounds on. And, well, I'm not hearing anything. So I would say that's a plus. I would say that's a plus. But, yeah. This is my second to last episode of the season, and I'm actually recording this on the second to last day that I am gonna be on the server for this season. So, admittedly, I haven't really planned anything for this episode. I have ideas as to things to do, but pretty much what I'm gonna do today is clean up all my bases. I think that's a pretty good idea. Well, this one doesn't need the most amount of cleaning, but, well, it does need some. I'm finally gonna remove all the scaffolding off this tower. That's a task. But, other than that, I'm gonna probably do some things at spawn. I'm gonna, as I said, remove all this, and then probably move all those, shulker boxes into the storage room down below. So, they're not out. And some of these have random stuff. There we go. Have random stuff in them. So, that stuff stay in there. I'm not touching it. And when this stuff gets stuffed in a chest, that's where it will all stay. Except for this one. This one's my personal box, essentially, now. And that will probably be on my person when I conclude the season, along with these 11 diamonds. But, I think it's actually a good idea to just remove these now. I do want to do some more things up here, but, I don't know. But I also want to see, maybe there's a way that this could, take me to, like, the next adventure. So, I will keep floating that idea, and, obviously, that will continue to be floated until my season concludes next episode. But something I have not done, and I haven't thought of a way to incorporate anything. There's not a way up to the second level to get into... I was gonna back up and show the door, but I ran out of space. And to get to this door, you can just fly or use an ender pearl. But, well... I don't know if that's the best of ideas. I'll float that. I'll float that still. I might do some more work around here. I probably won't time lapse it, but let's check all of this in here. Oh, and I have a bit of a story to tell with this one, as you can see that this is a target block. This don't look like no target block at the moment, don't it? This looks like TNT. Yeah, your eyes aren't fooling you. There's another one over here. But if you're curious why, and why these were looking like this in the last episode also, well, I have an answer for you. Mist is the answer. It was Mist's doing, as that sign kind of says. We have a custom texture pack, a resource pack on the server, and, well, Mist changed the look of target blocks to TNT blocks, mostly for one thing, and it's supposed to be turned back by now, but, me being me, I by accident turned off our server restarts. So it hasn't changed yet. So, well, here's how these came to be. So, would have thought this wouldn't have happened again? Well, actually, no. This is probably well deserved. I was told to record when I get on the server by Mist. So, well, let's see what's happened. What? Well, I don't think he thought this through. I get what he's getting at. Diamonds are in this. I don't think he thought this through. Well, the diamonds I know of where they are in here. Well, well, I'm going to walk away from this and go to. Oh boy! Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's well, he went overboard, didn't he? Oh my god. Well, okay. Huh. Well, I'm gonna go to the jungle. Just for a little bit until he can get on. Well, maybe there's diamonds there. I highly doubt that, though. There might not be much I can do right now. I don't know. Nope, my diamonds are not here. The only place they could possibly be is in this tent. The only other diamonds that I know of would be in this tent, in any of these. I don't really want to go looking. I know where my diamonds are, and well, I wish Miss good luck getting diamonds from me. As well, they're in the thing. I'm gonna message him. I will be back.
Oh, I guess I ran right past you somehow. There you are.
Hi,
Inator.
yeah, no, you didn't run past me. I logged on, saw this, and left.
Fair. Did you read the signs?
Yeah. And then I went to my jungle base to see if I could find any of them. Any of my diamonds. And then I had this realization that, the only diamonds I know of where they are in that pile.
Oh, okay. Well, here you go. You can get into the pile. Like it's like a ring. It's hollow because your bed's still in there.
Oh. I'm not going near that.
Fair. Do you want me to go through your shulkers for you?
It should be in the yellow one. If there's any in there at all, it should be in the yellow one.
Okay.
Because that's stuff from the jungle.
The yellow one. I see. Okay.
Yep, that'd be it.
There you go.
I don't remember what the rent was.
I believe it was 3 diamond blocks. You got it. All right. Here.
Okay.
Did you look at it?
Target.
These are just... I changed the texture pack. These are just target blocks. But I got you to pay, didn't I?
Yeah, oh yeah.
But yeah, none of it is real TNT.
Oh thank God.
So I wouldn't do that to you on like your second to last episode. That'd just be mean.
Whilst you guys were watching that, I decided to go up the tower and grab all the shulker boxes and the million beds that were up here. So, all that's grabbed now. And I'm gonna go put it all in our chests down here. Not that one. I don't think I need 4 beds on me. Just a thought. I don't need... You know what? Let's just empty the junk out of my inventory. There we go. Okay. So, now you've seen what Miss did, you can tell nothing was left other than, I guess, those 2 blocks. Still look like TNT blocks, as the server still has not restarted. When will it restart? Probably be prior to me recording the 50th. My 50th and final episode of the season. That's probably when the next restart will happen. But mostly because, well, someone else is on. Can't just restart it now. But, my next course of action is to leg out the server. I'm gonna pop all the scaffolding. In theory, this shouldn't leg out the server, but hey! Oh boy. Well. That's a lot of scaffolding. You know, I thought there was a lot going up each side. Oh my God. So that's 2. I'm just gonna grab all that. How much was up the side of the tower? Did I get it all? Nope. Okay. Now I've got it all. So two full stacks. Two full stacks, almost 3 full stacks on each side. Oh, boy. I thought I put a lot up this. I'm gonna pop all this, then I'll be back again. Well, all scaffolding's been cleared. There's a lot more up this tower than I thought there was. There is still, well, this. Well, now there's no way of getting to that second level. Well, let's empty my inventory of all this. I don't need it. Not anymore. Not anymore. All go in here. Well, I will say the tower hasn't looked any better. It has never looked this good on the server. Now that doesn't have any scaffolding obstructing it. It's actually kind of nice looking. I've amazed myself with this one. Like, round of applause for myself. This was quite the undertaking building this tower this season, and I would say it looks rather good. It doesn't really look good from this angle. It looks well, rather menacing, especially with that thing right above. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how this looks. Quite happy. And to the point that picture. But there's still a couple things that I want to do, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna time-lapse this. Honestly, probably not gonna time-lapse this. And I'm probably just gonna, well, do it. I know one of the things that I do want to do is do a path from this connected to that door and the other 3 doors. And then, other than that, I'm not entirely certain what else I really want to be doing here. But, well, I liked up the server, didn't I? Come on, do it. Come on. This is a new one. Yay! Okay, clearly the server did not like me doing that. No! On that. What I'm gonna do is extend this to meet all the doors and do some other things and maybe come up with a way to get to the second level that doesn't require flying or ender pearls. Maybe jumping. I have thought of that idea, like maybe having something like this up here, but I'm not sure yet. I don't think I'm gonna time-lapse this. I've time-lapsed a lot this season, and well, in a way, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to get this one and the next one edited, so I don't really want to have time lapses in them. So, well, you get the point. I will be back once I get what I want to get done. Well, done. Don't know how long this is gonna take. Might take a bit. Well, feel like I could have time-lapsed this. I didn't. Whoops. But hey, on that note, I think I've done everything that I want to get done here. I built ramps leading up to the top, but I didn't connect them to the actual tower part. You have to actually jump. It's 2-block gap. It was originally 1. I thought, that's too small of a gap. Looked too weird. So I extended the gap to 2. And I made 2 ramps. I think one would have been kind of weird. But I like it. Originally, I was gonna do something like this, but then I was like, this is closer to the tower, and the tower's like pretty much made out of. Like this was a good idea to make them like this. And then I also did this. I made a path all the way around. It's got a red line in the middle. No reason. and that separates tough and stone. And I also have now a bunch of lights. So this should be relatively safe, a relatively safe area now. Don't quote me on that though. This is a giant tower. You jump from the top, you'll most likely die. Don't think that this is safe. But yeah, I will say I like how this has turned out. Like, actually quite a bit. And I think on that note, though, I think I'm done here. I think everything that I could do here at the Mega Base, I think, honestly, I think is done. Which is kind of crazy. Being that Starter Base took 8 months. This, a lot less. And I go a lot less, and I'm very, very happy that it is done. But I'm just gonna take a photo, and there we go. So on that, I'm gonna head to the shop. Well, spawn, and I'm not gonna let this make me jump again. And see if I want to make any changes over there ahead of recording my my last episode. I'm most likely gonna be starting it over here, kind of like last season. I started my final episode at spawn. Then I'm probably gonna do the same this time. But I don't know what I'm gonna do here. But I think I'm probably gonna decorate it in probably some ribbons. That's what I think of. What I'm thinking of doing. And I've been actually thinking about that for a while now. But, well, now that I'm here, I think, hold on. Now that I'm here, I think I'm actually going to call it a day for today, so I can actually make sure I have everything cleaned up everywhere, and I don't think it'll be that much fun watching me run around and pick up loose shulker boxes of mine. So, with that, I'll see you all in my final episode of Highworlds for this season. Should be releasing at the end of this week. So, with that, I hope to see you all then. And, yeah. Goodbye, everyone.